All right, for number 7, it asks us to factor. Here we can try to factor it the traditional way, but notice there is something missing. Remember, the original format is always ax squared plus the bx plus the constant of c. Okay? But notice that here there is no bx term. There is no bx term. And the fact that there is no bx term and it's just plus c, okay, what we can do is call this a difference of squares, because notice all these numbers are perfect squares. Okay, so let me show you here. So number for a, it's actually a 1x squared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to square root each term. So I'm going to square root this and square root this. Okay, if I square root this, this becomes just an x. Square root 9, that becomes a 3. So my answers are in this format: x3 and x3. One of them is positive, the other one is negative. Don't believe me? If you distribute this in, let me show you. X times x, x squared. Okay, x times negative 3, negative 3x. 3x times x, 3x. 3 times negative 3, negative 9. These middle terms cancel, leaving you with an x squared minus 9. You see? It's a difference of squares. So this is the answer right here. Okay, this is the answer. All right. Okay. All right, the next one. Again, b is missing, and they look like they're perfect squares. So I'm going to take the square root of 121. Take the square root of x squared. I'm going to do it individually so you can see. And take the square root of 49. The square root of 121 is 11. The square root of x squared is x. The square root of 49 is 9. So it's in that format. Okay. So this was together 11x and the number 9, 11x and the number 9. One of them is positive. The other one is negative. All right. Let's do C. Here, there is no bx term. So let's take the square root. So we're going to take the square root of 36, take the square root of x squared. The square root of 36 is 6, and the square root of x squared is just x. So the answer is 6 space x, 6 space x. And one of them is going to be positive, and the other one is going to be a minus. Okay, that is why it's called difference of squares. Next, again, the bx term is missing, so let's take a square root. Square root of 25, square root of x squared, and the square root of 16. The square root of 25 becomes, the square root of 25 is 5. The square root of x squared is x. The square root of 16, it is 4. So the answer is in this format: 5x and a 4. One of them is positive, the other one is a minus. So notice that all these problems here for question 7 were difference of squares.